Hello everybody, so after 2 weeks away, we're finally back with another review of One Piece chapter 1026, the beginning of the third round between Luffy and Kaido. So let's start off with a cover page. We've got no colour spread this week, unlike the triple colour spread that we've been getting to promote the top 100 characters in One Piece. We're back with a normal cover page with Nami on the front with Leo. The design enclosed for Minx, which is a pretty cool reference considering the fact this chapter was not only about Luffy versus Kaido, but also the Minx, primarily Nekomamushi and Inuyasha. So it looks like Nami's wearing the same shirt that Bellamere was wearing, so that's pretty cool. So we start off the chapter with the Flower Capital with the Fire Festival, which is still taking place, just to keep a brief reminder that, hey, this Fire Festival is still taking place. And it's pretty much the same as the last time he went there, where Hitetsu was with Otoko, but thinking about Otama. And this time we actually get a flashback to when Otama took off to help out in Onigashima. Otama's job is done. She'll be there to witness the downfall of Kaido. That's her role now, because there's nothing else for her to really do, unless she's using the Kibi Dongo, which by most of this time, most of these fights are wrapping up in Onigashima anyway. But we go up to the top of the Skull Dome and we see one of the Beast Pirates with the eye symbol that's eavesdropping. It's the two dragons in the sky with Momonosuke and Kaido. Obviously spots Yamato. I'm wondering what Yamato's going to do. Is Yamato just going to remain there and watch Luffy fight, or if Yamato's going to join in and actually help out Luffy during this fight? You got to stare down. Now, obviously the difference is night and day, because one is timid, the other is just like completely intimidating. Yamato's thinking about where Momonosuke is saying, if I could turn into that, I'd be useful as a huge dragon like Kaido. And keep in mind, Cypher Paul a couple of chapters ago were like hyping up Momonosuke's Devil Fruit, even though Punk Hazard isn't really a non-factor. So, and we know that Devil Fruit is from the genes of Kaido. So either way, Queen actually makes an interesting comment. It's like, yeah, so Yamato must have been keeping Kaido busy. So even Queen knows how strong Yamato is. So that's kind of cool. Either way, Kaido's about to open fire with Fire Breath, and Luffy tries to command Momonosuke to do the same, but he can't, obviously. I'm wondering if he actually can. Kind of like Kaido can use different, we've seen him use Wind Cyclones. So Luffy has a pep talk with Momonosuke. We don't see that pep talk until later, what Luffy actually says, because Luffy darts down, uses Gear Third, Elephant Gun to nail Kaido, and then this is where we get, okay, Momonosuke, you need to bite Kaido. And first it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but then when you put it all together, okay, yeah. So Momonosuke is in denial. He's like, I can't do that. But then he's thinking about the past of everything that happened to his family. The Kozuki clan get decimated by Kaido. This guy tormented his childhood. So he comes down and actually bites Kaido. Kaido takes some damage apparently from Momonosuke, but he's just there for two reasons. One, to keep Kaido in bay, and two, for actually to lift up Momonosuke's confidence and get Momonosuke to actually man up and actually attack Kaido and get over his fear. And then Luffy comes in, tags Kaido. Actually, it cuts to where we go with the battle with the Minx versus Jack and Perospero respectively. We see that the moon is being covered up, so that's goodbye to the Sulong form, which is the same treatment that Wanda and Carrot got with their fights with Perospero. That's the reason they lost. Jack actually says, if I had taken another hit from you, Inuyasha, I would have lost. And which speaks volumes to Inuyasha's strength, the fact that he's by himself is keeping up with Jack. But then again, he was in his Sulong form. And Jack was also weakened too. Nekomamushi is also getting the same treatment. He's been taken down by Perospero. Again, we do see Carrot and Wanda there. It does suck that they don't play a factor in the downfall, considering the build-up that Carrot was going to be the one to avenge Pedro. That did not happen. But either way, it's just a way of wrapping these fights up. And obviously because of the moon, they're not in the Sulong form, so they're even weaker now. What's interesting about this, you have one of the Beast Pirates actually still surveying what's going on. And this actually plays a role of letting everybody else down below know what's going on as well. Because you get some interesting character dynamics and interactions. You get some of the Straw Hats reactions to Luffy and Momonosuke teaming up against Kaido. And then this is where Luffy's speech kicks into Momonosuke. It's after doing that, after biting a Yonko, does anything in the world still seem scary to you? And Momo's like, nope. That's where the trigger goes off. And it's interesting too that Yamato's also is in that panel as well. Luffy's like, Momonosuke, go stop Onigashima in its tracks, which I like, which I'll get into. And then Zoro and Sanji over here, this and like, Sanji's like, did he just say Momo? And Zoro's like, no, it can't be. That dragon couldn't have been Momonosuke. But I do like how you're getting the reactions of on some of the Straw Hats and some of the different dynamics. You also get Kid Big Mom and Law listening to this as well, which I think is telling, because that could be where it focuses on next. Momonosuke, stop Onigashima in its tracks. I'll definitely beat Kaido, once again declaring this is going to be a 1v1. I question that, really, but hey, we're here with the third round, so possibly, if there's ever a chance for Kaido to lose to Luffy 1v1, now's it. So Kaido's back in his hybrid form. He and Luffy clash, the Conqueror's Haki clash, neither of them touching each other, but the key difference here is like this clash actually splits up the heavens, so that was pretty cool. Luffy finally reaches that level where he could do that with Kaido. It actually knocks out the Beast Pirate that's looking in on the action with the eye symbol. And whilst it's going on, while Luffy's like, I'll definitely beat Kaido, you have Kid and Law that's also weighing in on the situation. Kid's like, you better. So that's pretty cool, Kid's behalf. You got the Straw Hats like Nami, Otama, you got Frankie, and you got some of the, I guess, some of the members of the Samurai, the Alliance, cheering on Luffy, all at the same time to beat Kaido, cheering on Momonosuke, while this Haki clash is going on. But the second thing this Haki clash does is actually opens up the heavens and exposes the moon back up. So it's pretty much GG for Perospero and Jack at this point, because Nekomamushi and Inuyasha go back into Sulong form. I do like this moment because, for two reasons. It symbolizes, obviously, Nekomamushi and Inuyasha getting this moment together, the same way that Sanji and Zoro got their moment to attack King and Queen a couple of chapters ago. The only difference here is Inuyasha and Nekomamushi are on different platforms, they're on different levels. So it's still pretty cool either way. They're using Odin one sword style to attack. So Nekomamushi uses Cat Claw and just slashes through Perospero, so he's done. And then Jack gets the same treatment, but I do like his poetic justice, because if you notice, it's a severed leg of Inuyasha that actually finishes off Jack, which is the leg that obviously cut off back in Zo. So I like that. So I like that little detail there. Just poetic justice. Jack and Perospero over and done with, regardless of how it was executed. I guess the fights can move on. It pretty much confirmed Perospero's been defeated, Jack's been defeated. Again, I do think it's disappointing that Carrot and Wanda didn't get some type of opportunity to like help out here, but either way. And to the surprise of almost no one, we get the fact reveal that Orochi is alive and he's eavesdropping on this fight as well. And it's going to be interesting to see what he does. He already tried to set fire to Onigashima. I still got a feeling that Hiyori's still around in Onigashima somewhere, so I think if anybody's going to finish off Orochi at this point, it's going to be Hiyori. Momonosuke's up there helping out with Kaido. So who's going to deal with Orochi? The way this chapter structures, obviously, it's gearing towards Luffy taking on Kaido 1v1 for the third and final time. Obviously, the third time's a charm, but here's the thing. Like I said before, if there's ever a chance for Luffy to defeat Kaido 1v1, now's it, because it's obvious, clear as day, that Kaido is nowhere near the same level he was when he fought Luffy. He's not at the same strength. He's obviously weaker. And the thing about Luffy is that the fact that Luffy and Kaido clashed and they split the heavens, despite the state that Luffy's in, this is the same thing that happened with Katakuri. Because even though he wasn't at that level yet, he still won, because it wasn't about pure strength at that point. He used Snake Man, he outlasted Katakuri because of Luffy's durability, in my opinion. I think this is where this is going to go as well. I'll have to wait and see. I still think there's a chance that Yamato could play a role, could play a factor in this. It was mentioned that Yamato's injured as well, but that doesn't really mean a whole lot. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think down below. Looks like Luffy and Kaido is going to go around 3. Kid, Law, and Big Mom at the same time. Listening to Luffy saying, I'll take down Kaido. I think we should go to them next, because obviously the fights that follow after that should be Sanji and Zoro's, respectively. So that was a decent chapter to come back to after 2 weeks, as we also count down the weeks and the days until episode 1000, where there's going to be a huge announcement about One Piece. So a huge time for One Piece right now, just in the anime and the manga. So that's going to do it for you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Like the review if you did hit the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Subscribe, channel for more One Piece. Catch you guys later. Thanks, guys. Bye.